Hello and welcome everyone, this is Dani and today we are going to take a look at my new main display, the DELL S2722DGM. This is a 27-inch curved QHD 165Hz display which is going to replace my old 32-inch AOC as my main and only display for coding, school, video editing and gaming. Because I use my PC for so many different things, I am really happy to finally upgrade to a high resolution and high refresh rate display after using only high resolution but low refresh rate or high refresh rate but low resolution displays for the past few years. I was able to get a really good student deal on this display and got it for only 229 British pounds or just around 300 USD directly from Dell, which is cheaper than any other display with these specs on Amazon. At first I was a bit hesitant to try another brand after using only AOC for a while, but now that I've been using this monitor for a few weeks, I am actually really happy with it. I think it's a great looking monitor. It has a subtle gameriness on the stand, but it's all black and I really like how it looks on my desk. The curve on this 27-inch display is definitely more noticeable than on something like a 24-inch model, and I find it really comfortable. It definitely strains my eyes a lot less than the flat 32-inch monitor that it replaces. A major feature that I was looking for in my new monitor is a really good stand, and I think that this one really checks all the boxes. It has a very small footprint, leaving more space for my mouse and my keyboard. It has a large cable management hole on the back, and most importantly it has height adjustment, which is just something I can't live without, as I really like to move my monitor as high as possible so I can sit up straight instead of looking down at an angle all the time. The stand can be replaced though, so I might even mount it on the edge of the desk with an arm in the future, but I'm really happy with the way it is now. A fun little feature that actually confused me quite a lot at first is the light built into the bottom of the display. It took me way too long to realize that it's touch activated, but once I figured it out I was really glad to have it, as it can be quite useful at night and I think it looks nice too. The display's menu is controlled with buttons and a joystick on the back. I absolutely love the joystick, and the menu can be navigated with it very quickly. You can also customize what the other buttons do, so overall the software and the controls are perfect for me. Dell also offers an application called the Display Manager, but it's nothing like AOC's G menu. It doesn't have that many options unfortunately, so I personally don't use it. And I don't even really feel the need for a software because of how well the joystick and the built-in menu works. The display itself is 27 inches diagonally with a resolution of 2560 by 1440, also known as QHD, and I think this gives a perfectly usable resolution and pixel density at this size. The refresh rate will go up to 165 Hz, which is honestly not that different from 144 Hz, but I still appreciate those few extra frames. The monitor uses a VA panel, which is known to have great colors but very bad pixel response times, but I'm going to talk about that in a minute. The colors are indeed very impressive. I get beautiful saturated images, and when compared to my MacBook's True Tone Retina display, it appears to be very color accurate too, so I feel very confident editing photos and videos on it. Because of the VA panel, I didn't really have very high expectations for the gaming experience, and at first I did notice some ghosting, but after turning on overdrive, that ghosting was reduced by a lot, and playing Counter-Strike on it is now absolutely fine. There's also a setting called MBRP, which is going to reduce ghosting even further by turning the backlight on and off very quickly for every frame. This will decrease the brightness of the display slightly, but it did make it feel a lot more responsive in games. So I don't really regret going for a VA display once again, and I think for casual or high-rank competitive gaming, this is a perfectly suitable monitor. From my previous experience with curved displays, I expected some backlight bleeding when showing a completely black image, and it does have some, but in normal use or even when watching dark scenes in movies, there is no way to notice this, so for me it's not an issue at all. Overall, I am really satisfied with this display. I think it met all my expectations, and in some cases it even exceeded them. So it will definitely serve me well for the next few years, both for work and for gaming. If you are also looking to get your first high refresh rate and high resolution display, this is a very solid choice and I highly recommend it. Thank you for watching this little review. I really hope that you found it helpful, and if you did, consider subscribing for similar videos every Tuesday. Stay safe everyone, and I will see you next week.